These are just a few pictures that I took before graduation in 2021. Of course, graduation was online due to COVID still. I was actually asked to be a student speaker at the virtual celebration commencement. So in this video, you will actually hear my speech, my full speech from beginning to end. I did a little graduation party with a few friends, of course, not too many people. And a few photos are actually from in-person graduation. Claudie's cap says, I guided her to her SCC degree. My cap says, walk by faith, not by sight. Hope you guys enjoy this film. And thank you for anyone and everyone who has supported me through my Scottsdale Community College journey. This group photo was the past 2 years classes as well as 2022 who graduated. So it's actually really cool that we all got to be in person together. And good luck trying to find me. Funny story is, Claudie does not like where we are sitting in this photo. Enjoy.
Hello, Scottsdale Community College Artichoke graduates, professors, staff, family, and friends who are watching online. I'd like to take this time to personally thank those who have supported each one of us through our academic success. Our journey as artichokes certainly started at different stages for each one of us, but here we are finishing together. We did it. Likely we questioned and doubted our choices and even a little bit of our sanity in whether to pursue our degree. We put numerous hours into learning something new through various assignments within our desired field of study, met a lot of professors who taught us many valuable lessons, and probably met a new friend along the way. Ultimately, we cultivated a newness about ourselves. And while today is definitely about our success, go us, we also had many stumbles, challenges, and failures along the way. That's life. Why should our education be any different? So, we all have stories of overcoming obstacles in our way, but what makes us unique, where we find our strength, is what we share and how our story impacts others. My name is Katrina Davis, and to the left of me is my guide dog, Claudie. You probably figured out by now that I see my education, my life, our world very differently than you. As an example, I've seen much of SCC through the eyes of my guide dog. And I bet many of you may have seen him on campus leading me through Two Water Circle and in and out of the AP building. You probably even saw him taking me the longest way around campus trying to avoid Artie, even in the sputtering heat. For the record, I'm pretty sure giant walking vegetables that are really flowers were not part of his education. Although I was navigating the physicality of campus in ways you weren't, we were all worried and scared. We asked ourselves things like, is SCC the right place? Have I chosen the right career path? What if I don't do well? Will people like me? How will I manage all the many responsibilities of my life on top of school? Will I ever make it to today, our graduation? Early on in my educational career, an SCC hospitality professor told me I'd make a big difference in my industry, that my disability didn't define my success, and that he would be happy the day I walked across that stage. Thank you, Gary Ward, Janelle Hoffman, Lynn Welsh, Keith Underwood, and others in the AP and around who've walked alongside me on my journey, for believing in me when I didn't always believe in myself. I hope you smile when you see me doing this. As I dove into my studies with help from professors like Mr. Ward, I realized there was a need. Not only a need to grow within myself, but also a need to bring amusement to others' faces. Because even though I can't always see the detail of your smile, I can feel them, every single one. In the pursuit of my own happiness, I was introduced to Dr. Becky Bradley. Spring was in the air, and I was seated towards the front, but off to the side in the cafeteria, hoping no one would notice. I'd arrive early for Artie Has Heart, SCC's Serve and Learn Day, a magical day where artichokes filter out into the community for a day of service. But all of this was out of my comfort zone. This blonde-haired woman, who I later found out was in charge of this big event, walked up to me and started chatting. She made me feel so included, like I already knew her. And the woman with whom she worked with, Lori McCune and Michelle Dew, were just as kind and loving. They all have such a big heart for others and always treated me with respect and possibilities. And they love Claudie and how I didn't let my blindness stop me. This chance meeting opened so many doors for me. Before I knew it, I was attending the Maricopa Community College 6-day Leadership Institute and our district's 3-day leadership retreat. I was serving as the president of our volunteer club, vice president of our hospitality club, and holding memberships in our women's club. I was enrolling in Dr. Bradley's leadership class and volunteering with places like Feed Our Starving Children, Better Piggy Rescue, and Boxer Love. And I was helping with different college events on campus. Me, the shy girl, doing all this through the engagement I was applying in real life, what I was learning in the classroom. And when I needed a break from all of this, Claudie and I had a secret spot on campus. One of those spots was the Disability Resource Service. Sarah and the rest of the staff were always there to welcome Claudie and I. Thank you. If I were to summarize what SCC helped me learn for you, here's what I'd say. Find your people and hold them close. Love your work, learn who you are and what your difference is in this world, and build your community. Remember too, as one of my role models, Helen Keller, once said, your success and happiness lies in you. Resolve to keep happy and your joy, and you shall form an invincible host against difficulties. You know, commencement actually means to start something new. So as we move forward in our education, career, and lives, I leave these last words for you. Be a pineapple or an artichoke. No matter what, stand tall and wear a crown, and be sweet on the inside. Congratulations, Scottsdale Community College class of 2021.
Katrina Davis.
So I did graduate in 2021, but we couldn't do in-person graduation till 2022. So I got to take part in 2022's walk commencement. A couple medallions I had received at Scottsdale Community College. That's Claudie's hat. Artie Has Heart, volunteer. I got my certificate of completion in event planning management, as well as my associates in hotel and restaurant management. And right now I'm actually looking to start my event planning business.